Hello everybody, this is Kyle Speed 1 coming to you from the racetrack. Yeah, I have a surprise today. I've already been tinkering on it, as you can see from the Tamiya body or plastic putty paste. Yeah, that's right. It is a Strombecker Ferrari Testarossa 250 1/32 scale. And this particular video goes out to a guy named Terry Frank 1850. Okay? Because he left a comment in one of my videos that he would like to see some older slot cars appear on my racetrack and that I would run them. Well, I found this little jewel on eBay for a song and a dance, and she needed a lot of work. I had to replace the guide. I had to put that aluminum, drill out the guide post, put that aluminum spacer in there, and use another guide. And I went ahead and sprayed, if I can be still, I sprayed the rims with MRP chrome paint. And it's this stuff right here. Good stuff. Chrome metallic. And it's already rigged up. It's already thinned and what have you to work directly into your airbrush. So give it a try. I like the results. I mean, when the light hits it just right, man, yeah, it really shines. Really shines nice. Those are the original wheels. Those are the original tires. As you see, the tires are really, really thin. They are really thin. So they're black plastic crown gear, plastic wheel centers, and the rubber tires. And it's got this huge motor in it, and the body clips around the motor pod chassis. Now, I love doing stuff like this because, you know, this has obviously been used. Somebody tried to paint the driver. The head's missing, so I'll have to replace that. The headlights are missing, and somebody used what looks to me and seems to be the hardness of JB Weld to cover up the headlight area, the bucket area. Okay? Okay. So it had some damage with the body with this clip. So they used the JB Weld, and I'll smooth this out, and I'm repainting the body. I just have to do the body work first. But yeah, they used JB Weld to make the repair on the body. Okay, all right. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to be the work from one of my fellow mechanics, or as some people would call them, mechanics. Now, some of them, mechanics, work primarily under a shade tree, and others work in a building. I know this because I was a mechanic for 39 years. Okay? So, the glass is missing. Okay? And I'll have to grab some material and make my own glass for it. But, yeah, and I sanded down the mold seams all around the car, as you can see around here. All right. And this is the original color of the plastic. And I did the same thing there. Sanded down and shaved off all the mold seams to clean the car up a little bit. And so this is going to be a work in progress, as it is. I had looked on eBay to see if there was some spare parts like the headlights and or the windscreen, and I couldn't find any, not loose. There was one guy on eBay that had a complete kit with the Ferrari Testarossa that was in the blue original mold. Every piece was there for building the car, but I wanted to keep this kind of cheap. Now, look at how those rear wheels go in there with that axle. Okay? That's all that's keeping that in there is the spring tension of this gray flexible plastic. That's all. That's it. That's all that's keeping it together. One of the wheels was slipping on the axle, so I had to glue that back onto the axle. But yeah, enough of me babbling. This goes out to Terry off Frank, 1850, and proof of the pudding that this thing actually does work. Now, it doesn't run very fast. As you can see, the rear end slides all over the place. Hence the need of all that green clay that was placed under the body. But if you do the speed control just right, you can make this thing power slide. Yeah, see, like that right there? You can make it power slide around the corners. And as you can hear, it's pretty quiet. I was really amazed by this. And, you know, I think these were out in the 60s, like 63, 64, which I was born in 63. So this is kind of a neat treat, as it were, for me to sit here and run a Strombecker Ferrari Testarossa 250 1/32nd scale car on my track. Isn't that something? I mean, that just brings a smile to my face. You can't see it right now, but I'm grinning like a possum that's just had lunch. without all the kids hanging on. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It actually runs quieter than a lot of the slot cars that I've got. And I'll bring it around one last time. But yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. The rubber of the tires is in great shape. They're very cushiony and flexible. They're not spinning on the wheel hubs at all. Apparently my guide fixed the problem that I had there. So as I said before, I'll start sanding down this putty when it dries real good. And then I'll think about painting it. I don't know what color I'm going to paint it. Because to tell you the truth, I got a second one of these coming that I just now found on eBay for cheap. that is in 10 times better shape than this thing is. It's got the glass. It's got the headlight covers. All the bits and pieces are there. The driver has its head. And there's no damage. It looks like a brand new kit that was put together fairly recently and somebody put it on eBay to turn around and sell it. So I'll make a video later on when it comes in, and I'll run the two together on my track. And it's red also, but it looks like it's a lighter red than this one, and somebody painted the car. So I may have to paint this one blue or green or maybe even yellow. And yeah. Plus it'll also, if I can't ever find a glass replacement for this car, I can take some of that material that I've got from packaging clear. What do they call it? Not cellophane, sellotape, something like that. And I can make a copy off of the other car that's coming in. And I can just glue it in place right there, because it's got a natural little barrier right along here for the glass to fit into. So that may be what I end up doing. And I'm also considering making the exhaust. Now, there was something that went up in here, but most of the cars that I've seen on the internet, those pieces are always missing, as well as the glass and as well as the driver's head for some reason. There's a lot of headless Ferrari drivers running around, I guess. But this is definitely going to be a work in progress. I'm going to take my time until I get it to where I like it. And I'll update you as something comes along that I get done on it. Okay? So again, this video goes out to Terry Frank, 1850. He's got a channel on YouTube. And this goes out to him and his comment that he made on one of my other videos. So again, thank you. I appreciate y'all commenting and watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and make a comment and subscribe if you feel like it. I appreciate all y'all that watch them. God bless you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.